Hello my dear students, welcome to 7th video of class plus 2 mathematics where we were solving exercise 6.3 of chapter applications of derivatives, and we have done 10 questions in the previous video. So today we are going to start from question number 11 onwards. If you see question number 11 is find the equation of all lines. So you have to find the equation of all lines having slope 2. It means the slope of line is given to you as 2, which are tangents to the curve y is equals to 1 upon x minus 3. So this is your question. So how to solve this question? So here find the equation of all lines having slope 2 which are tangents to the curve y is equals to 1 upon x minus 3. So how you will do? So first of all you have to find the derivative. How to find the derivative, that is slope of tangent? So first you have to find the derivative of y, that is dy by dx. So here you can write it as x minus 3 raised to power minus 1. You can write 1 upon x minus 3 as x minus 3 raised to power minus 1. So derivative of this is minus 1 as it is, it will come in front. X minus 3 minus 1 will become minus 2, and derivative of x minus 3 is 1. So dy by dx is minus 1 upon x minus 3 whole square. Right? It is given. You have to find the equation of all lines having slope is 2. The slope of this which are tangents to the curve. It means the slope of tangent is given to you as 2. So equating this slope is equals to 2, you will get the value of x. Now x minus 3 whole square is equals to minus half. Can it be possible that x minus 3 whole square will be equals to minus f? Whatever the value of x, whole square is always positive, either for x is equals to negative, for x is equals to positive, or x is equals to 0. You will get the positive values of x. So this equation is not possible. This equation is not possible, right? It means you don't have any tangent to y is equals to 1 upon x minus 3 which has a slope that is equals to 2. So you will not get any equation of this y where you will have the slope is equals to 2. So I hope this question is understood by you all. Moving with question number 12 now. In question number 12, find the equations of all lines. Again here you have to find the equation of all lines having slope is equals to 0 which are tangent to the curve. So this question is exactly similar to question number 11. So again you will find the derivative. Once you do the derivative of this, you will equate it equals to 0 because slope is given to you as 0. So here, since denominator is whole square is always positive, but numerator should be equals to 0, whenever you will take this side equal to right hand side, so you will get 0 into something is 0. So you will get 2x1 minus 2 is equals to 0, and equating it you will get x is equals to 1. So you get x1. So putting here x as 1, you will get the value of y. So this is your tangent point. X is 1, y is half. So you have the point 1 comma half. Now what is the question again? Let us read the question. Find the equation of all lines. So you have to find the equation of this line having slope 0. So equation of the line is y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. You knew it. Y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1. This is the equation of the line. So putting these values you will get y is equals to half, right? So this is your question number 12. Moving with question number 13 now. Find points on the curve. This is the curve given to you. Change this curve in the form of y, or you will get y square is equals to 1 minus x square upon 9, 16y square, right? So you have to find the derivative of this equation. Now first of all, find the points on the curve at which the tangents are parallel to x-axis. Let me again recall, when the tangent is parallel to x-axis, you have to write dy by dx is equals to 0, and when the tangent is parallel to y-axis, then you will put y is equals to 0, right? This is your question number. This is the main concept of this question. So here let us start with the derivative of this. First you will find the derivative of this given equation, x square upon 9 plus y square upon 16 is equals to 1. So you get derivative as dy by dx is equals to 16 upon 9 x upon y. When the tangent is parallel to x-axis, means dy by dx is equals to 0. So you get this dy by dx is equals to 0, and equating it you will get x is equals to 0. Put the value of x in this equation which is given to you, you will get the values of y. So which are the points? 0, 4 and 0, -4 are the tangents that are parallel to x-axis. Now moving with the second part. Second part is parallel to y-axis. When the tangents are parallel to y-axis, then put the denominator of dy by dx is equals to 0. What is the denominator of dy by dx? That is y. So putting y is equals to 0. Or if the tangent is parallel to y-axis, it means slope of normal equals to 0. Right? It means minus 1 upon m is equals to 0. So you will get y is equals to 0. So when you will get y is equals to 0, put again in this equation, you will get two values of x, that is plus minus 3. So plus 3 comma 0 and minus 3 comma 0 are the points where the tangent is parallel to y-axis. Moving with question number 14 now. Question number 14. If you see question number 14 of your book, question number 14 contains 5 points. Find the equation of tangent and normal. You have to find the equation of tangent and normal to the given curves. First curve is y is equals to x4 minus 6x cube plus 13x square minus 10x plus 5 at 0, 5. Point of contact is given to you. You have to just do the derivative of this equation. You will get the slope. Putting x naught as 0, you will get the value of m. So you have to put in the equation y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1. I hope this is clear to you. Let us have a look of this answer. Now in this answer, if you will see dy by dx, you got dy by dx as 4x cube minus 18x square plus 26x minus 10. Putting x is equals to 0. Why you are putting x is equals to 0? Because you have that point 0, 5. You have to find the slope at 0, 5. So putting x is equals to 0, dy by dx you will get as minus 10. Right? So you have to find the equation of tangent. How will you find the equation of tangent? That is y minus y1 is equals to m x minus x1. So what is y1 and x1? This is your x1 and this is your y1, right? Whatever the point is given to you, and slope you have find out, that is equals to minus 10. So you get the equation of tangent, and rest of the parts also you will solve like this, and this is your homework to solve all the parts of question number 14. Moving with question number 15 now. In question number 15, find the equation of tangent line to the curve. You have to find the equation of tangent line. Curve is given to you, being this a polynomial which is parallel to the line. So I'll just give you a hint. This you have to find the tangent of the line. Find the slope of this line. The slope of this line will be equals to slope of the tangent of this curve. Yes, because if two lines are parallel, then m1 is equals to m2. This is what you have done. How to find the slope of 2x minus y plus 9 equals to 0. So equate it in the form of y is equals to mx plus c. You will get y is equals to 2x plus 9. So slope is 2. So you get the slope of this line as 2. Right? So if you got the slope of this line as 2, find its slope. That is, you will do the derivative of this. When you will find the derivative of this, you get 2 bracket x minus 1. This is equals to 2. So x you will get as 2, right? Like x minus 1 is equals to 1. So x is equals to 2. You get x as 2. Putting x is equals to you will get the value of y, that is equals to 7. So equation of the line again, that is y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. Right? So now next point. Again you have to find the equation of the tangent line which is perpendicular to this line. So find out the slope of this. Let it be equals to m1, and the slope of the curve, it is equals to m2. So you know that m1 into m2 is equals to minus 1 when the lines are perpendicular. m1 you got. What will be m1 now? You have to find the slope. Its slope is minus 1. Again with that method, y is equals to mx plus c. So you will get 5y is equals to 15x plus 13. So y is equals to 15 divided by 5, that is equals to 3x plus 13 upon 5. Right? So you get m1 as 3. This is the slope. m1 you got 3. Now you have to find m2. What is m2? That is minus 1 upon 3. So equating its slope and derivative, you will get the value of x. Putting that x, you will get the value of y, and hence you can find the equation of tangent. I hope this question is clear to you now. This is all the concepts that we have done in class plus 1. Moving with question number 16, show that the tangents, first word is tangents. It means this is not a single tangent that you have to show. Show that the tangents to the curve y is equals to 7x cube plus 11 at the points where x is equals to 2 and where x is equals to minus 2 are parallel. You have to show that the tangents at x is equals to 2 and x is equals to minus 2, these two tangents which you will get, these tangents are parallel. You have to find it out. So what you will do, again you will find the derivative first of the polynomial which is given to you. So derivative comes out to be 21x square. Now at m1, now m1, that means slope at point x is equals to 2. Put x is equals to 2 here, you will get the value of slope, that is 84. Right? Now putting x is equals to minus 2, you get m2 as again 84. So here m1 is equals to m2. And when is the slopes equal? When the lines are parallel. It means tangents. These slopes represents tangents. So it means the tangents to the given curve are parallel. This is the question number 16. Moving with question number 17 now. Find the points on the curve y is equals to x cube at which the slope of tangent is equals to y coordinate of that point. It's little bit same like question number 16 that we have done previously. So what you have to find? You have to find the points. It's not a single points. These are points of the curve y is equals to x cube at which the slope of tangent is equals to y coordinate of the point. So what is given slope of tangent? It is equals to y coordinate. First of all, let us find the slope of the tangent, and you know very well how to find the slope of the tangent, right? So you have find out the slope of tangent as 3x square. Let the slope of tangent at particular point, let us say that point of contact is represented as x1 comma y1, right? So you have to find the slope of tangent at this point x1 comma y1. So at x1 comma y1 you get the slope as 3x1 square. This is the slope. Now next, what is given to you? The slope of tangent at x1 y1. This is the slope of tangent. It is equals to y coordinate of the point. Which, what is the y coordinate of the point? That is y1. So it means 3x1 square is equals to y1. This is given to you. Right? Now you knew that if the curve is any type, this x1 comma y1 lies on the curve, right? This x1 comma y1 lies on the curve. And what is the equation of this curve? Y is equals to x cube. It means if x1 comma y1 lies on the curve, because this is the point of contact, so this point will satisfy this equation, y is equals to x cube. So you get y1 is equals to x1 cube. You got this equation, right? So equating these two equation, y1 is equals to x1 cube and y1 is equals to 3x1 square. When you will equate this condition, you will get two values of x1, that is x1 is equals to 0 and x1 is equals to 3. I repeat, equate these two equations. When you will equate these two equations, you will get two values of x1, that is 0 and 3. So right, when you will put x1 as 0, you will get y1 0. When you will put x1 as 3, you will get y1 as 27. So the required points that are 0, 0 and 3, 27. These are the required points. I hope this question is very much clear to you, each and every one of you. Moving with question number 18 now. For the curve y is equals to 4x cube minus 2x5, find all the points. Again here what you have to find all the points at which the tangent passes through the origin. So this question you will just do it yourself. Previous question was a great hint of this question, right? So what you have to do, what is given to you, dy by dx you have to find, and since the points are not given, point of contact is not given, so you will take point of contact as x1 comma y1. So putting this, you will get the required slope dy by dx at x1 comma y1, right? Now next point is at which the tangent passes through the origin. This is the question. Find out the equation of the line y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. So you get the required equation of the tangent. This is the required equation, right? Now this equation passes through the origin, putting y is equals to 0 and x is equals to 0. So when you will put, you will get the value of y1 as 12x1 cube minus 10x1 square. So you have two equations now. First is this also satisfied x1 comma y1, as x1 comma y1 lies on this equation, and second is this. So equate it, you will get the values of x1 and y1 that were the required points. Now moving with question number 19. Find the points on the curve at which the tangents are parallel to x-axis. So this question is your homework. You will do it yourself. Just a hint is that tangent is parallel to x-axis means dy by dx is equals to 0. And again you have to find the points. See beta, this is the fifth type where you have to find the points. Fifth type of question. And I told you in the very starting of the chapter, this topic, when we started with tangents and normals, that there are 5 types of question that can be asked. First is the slope of tangent, second is the equation of tangent, third is the slope of normal, and fourth is the equation of normal, and fifth is the points that you have to find when some condition is given to you. So this is the fifth type of question, and this type is very, very important. Moving with question number 20. Find the equation of normal. Again, this is the equation of normal that you have to find at the point am square comma am cube for the curve ay square is equals to x cube. Again, that you will find dy by dx. That will be your slope at x1 comma y1, and that x1 comma y1 is given to you, right? This will be your m, that is slope of tangent. So what is the slope of normal? Slope of normal is minus 1 upon m, and equation of the normal is y minus y1 is equals to minus 1 upon m x minus x1. This is your equation of normal. Find out m, that is the slope of tangent. Put in this equation, you will get the desired equation of the normal, right? Question number 22. Question number 21 is your homework. This is the last question that I am going to explain you. Rest questions you will solve yourself. I have taken around 80% of the questions of this exercise. Find the equation of tangent and normal to the parabola at the point. Like same, you have to find the equation of tangent and normal. Same process is there, you have to find dy by dx. Now the point of contact is given to you 80 square comma 280, right? Putting the value of x and y in this equation, you will get the slope. This is your m. And you know the equation of tangent is y minus y1 is equals to mx minus x1. What is x1 y1? This point of contact is your x1 comma y1. You will put the value here, you will get the equation. And now you have to find the equation of normal also. What is the equation of normal? Y minus y1 is equals to minus 1 upon m x minus x1. This is your equation of normal. And put the values of x1 comma y1 here. Slope also you have found out, so you can do this question also. Just complete till this exercise, and after some time, after June holidays, we'll be starting with the next exercise. So your homework is till 6.1 to 6.3. Thank you everyone.